With thousands in attendance and millions watching around the world, here's Johnny.
Large cod and 2 pickled onions, please.
We will fight at Highbury. We will fight in Manchester. We will fight in Tottenham.
You bloody lunatic!
We will never surrender.
We desperately need Harry Kane to play for us in Germany, yes!
You know what, you bloody Germans are nutters.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie.
Lunatics! Imbeciles! Nutters!
I've caught a whopper. It's got to be £20. I can see moon from bedroom window.
You see, you're a footballer. Prove it to me! Prove it to me! There's no need to talk to him like that, you bloody psychopath!
I've tidied up the kitchen. It looks absolutely beautiful. Road runners coming, get out the road. Meow! Well done, everybody.
I listen too much. But I also talk too much.
I was born in the Elephant and Castle. How many more bloody times? I'm 50,000 light years from Earth. But I'm looking down on my planet and no one's working. They're all on strike. What the hell is going on?
Shut up!
Custard pies, jam donuts, sponge cakes. Oh!
The time has come. The moment has arrived. Here's Johnny.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Well, hey, what a week it's been, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Johnny Ward Radio Show. We've had the Prime Minister's house. They've jumped on it and they've covered it. Then also we've had the Lionesses going through to the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup in Australia. The phone lines are going absolutely crazy. Line 1, who is it?
Hello, is that Johnny?
Yes, that's Johnny. Who's that speaking?
It's Corman.
Corman. And where are you ringing from, Corman?
I'm ringing from Germany.
Oh, Germany. Thank you very much. I didn't know you could get the show there.
Oh, Johnny, I enjoyed this show very, very much.
Oh, thank you very much. What can I do for you?
Well, Johnny, I want to know, I love football. I very, very much love it.
Well, listen, we all love football, and I know that Germany have been great ambassadors of football for many, many years. Remember the World Cup final 1966?
Yes, I do. My father tells me about that. The goal should not have been given.
Well, I think, when you look at it now, it was over the line.
No, Johnny, it was not over the line.
Well, I think it was.
It was not over the line!
No need to shout like that.
No, I'm sorry, but this has been going on for years. I do not like it when you say...
Well, okay, let's just carry on. Right, what did you ring up for?
Well, I wondered, Johnny, if... do you know that Harry Kane, who scored 4 goals yesterday, and I think he went around to all the crowd and they clapped him, do you think he could be his last game and he could come over to Germany?
Well, possibly, but I don't know why he'd want to go over to Germany.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why would he not want to come over here? A fantastic country. We look after people. We are the best footballers in the world.
Well, you used to be the best footballers.
We are still the best.
Well, no, not if you look at statistics.
Well, okay, Johnny, I'm going to calm down. All I want to ask you, I love your show, is, but if you're starting to get abusive towards me and be horrible to me, I will not ring up again.
I'm on the radio, I'm talking to you.
Well, okay, John. But, Johnny, could you let me know? I will ring up next week if Harry Kane is going to come. Could you have a word with him?
I'm sure I can have a word with him. Keon, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Johnny. And that ball was not over line in 1966.
Thank you, Keon. Thank you. Keon from Germany, ladies and gentlemen. What a surprise call that was. Oh, God. I wonder if he'll ring up again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for my next guest from Boxing World. My favourite, yes, it's the great John Fury. John, thank you very much for coming on the show, John.
Thanks very much, John. Thanks very much.
Oh, it's a pleasure, John, to have you on the show. John, and can I ask you what you've been up to the weekend?
Well, John, I've actually been away on a stag do. You know what a stag do is?
Of course I know what a stag do is. Is someone getting married, do you know?
Yes, it's a friend of mine. Well, to tell the truth, it's a young man. They're in their 30s, 25, 30s, and they asked me to go because I've known them. All the family, the Tyson family, have known them for the Fury family, have known them for many, many years.
And where was this, John? Was it somewhere I know?
Yes, we went to Cork, over in Ireland, and first of all, we got the wrong plane at the airport, and we ended up in Sweden. So that was ended up in Sweden. Yes, a bit of a problem. I wasn't in charge. Some of the young lads was, but they got so drunk at I think it was Luton Airport. Got so drunk that we got on the wrong plane. But I should have been looking after them. I'm very upset about that, John. Very, very upset.
Well, if you was in charge, you know, it was up to you. What
do you mean it's up to me?
Well, John, don't start.
What do you mean it's up to me?
Well, it's up to you to look after.
Well, yes, I'm going to accept that, John.
Any problems at all, John, when you got on the aeroplane?
Well, the problem is all the young lads, they drink. They drink as much as they can, and they don't go to the toilet before they get on the plane.
Oh, I know what's going to happen now. I know. Queuing up.
You've never seen nothing like it. The toilets at the back end of the plane go right the way back to where the bloody cockpit was. You know, I think some of the lads were trying to get in the cockpit. They was waiting so long to have a wee.
So was that your job, John, to sort of like stop them drinking heavily?
No! My job was just to look after them. I can't tell them what to drink, John. They're young men. We're over in Cork, and we had a bloody good time there. But, you know, I've got to keep ahead of things if I can. Well, eventually, John, we got in a great bar over in Cork, and we had a great time, but getting home was an absolute bloody nightmare.
What happened, John?
Well, some of the lads were so drunk that we couldn't get taxis home, no one to take us, and no buses to take us. I've got at least 3 of them on my shoulders. They're out cold. I'm carrying them. And someone said, well, let's try to get the boat across the lake. Only a lake, it's only 2 foot deep. So we get in the boat, and as we're in it, there's about 10 of us in it, going across the lake where the hotel is. The bloody there's water in it, can't come in. Well, one of the lads with us, he thought he was clever. The bloody idiot said, well, if I kick the bottom out of the boat, he said, then the water in the boat will go out. What a bloody idiot. It started coming in. Anyway, we're bloody sunk. We're walking all the way, 4 o'clock in the morning. I've got 3 bodies on me bloody, on my back. They're out there snoring. John, that's the last time I ever do anything like that for them lads. They disrespected me. And I'll tell you what, if any of them want to fight, I will take my top off and fight them.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. The great John Fury. Thank you, John. Thanks for coming to the studio.
That's all right, John.
Line 3, can I help you?
Hello, John, it's David, the activist.
Oh, hello, David. How are you? What have you been up to, David? What have you been up to?
Oh, John, you won't believe it.
What's going on? I've been hoping you'd ring up. You wasn't involved in this Rishi Sunak thing with you, the Prime Minister.
Yes, John, I was.
Oh, I knew you was. That was not a very nice thing.
Well, John, there's no one at home. We didn't hurt no one or anything like that, you know. But
well, how did you find out where he lived?
Well, I went down there on my bike. I was in Yorkshire, and I thought I'd go down on my bike, and I stopped and I had a Yorkshire pudding. It's funny, isn't it? Because that's the name of the place, Yorkshire.
Yes, and what happened?
Well, and it said Richie Sunak. I can't remember his name. Shishi Sunak. The Prime Minister goes in there, and he has his Sunday dinner with a Yorkshire pudding. So anyway, I couldn't believe it, and then someone pointed out, oh yeah, he lives there.
It was that easy, was it?
Oh yeah, John, there was no coppers there or nothing.
Oh my God. But listen, did you get arrested at all? Was you part of that team that was on the roof and everything?
Oh yeah, I didn't get arrested though, John. I'm a bit cleverer than the other mob who were with me, you know.
Well, how did you get all the like the lorry and all that?
Oh, the lorry was nicked by one of them.
Oh dear. And what about the ladders?
Yeah, the ladders are nicked as well by someone else.
And what about all the big curtains and all that?
Oh, I got them, yeah. They was my man's, so I got loads of them and I stitched all them together, John. What I was going to do, John, you know when we covered the old house, I was going to make a puppet Judy and puppet show. That would have been funny, wouldn't it?
No, David. Listen, are you still working for the government?
Yes, I am, John. You know, I'm still working there. They don't know nothing, you know.
Well, listen, you're working for both sides now. You're a double enemy, aren't you? You know, you're a spy.
Well, yes, I know, John. I like it.
And you didn't get arrested.
Once we got up on the roof, you know, we got up there. I don't know if you see us. There's no coppers there. They didn't come at all. They lied on the bloody telly. No one come at all until about 4 hours later. And anyway, on the roof, I had me lunch. We had our sandwiches, and then we had some drinks and tea. We just sat up on the roof sunbathing.
You know, if that had happened in America, you would end up getting 50 years in prison.
Yeah, but the thing is, John, it ain't America, is it? You know, even the ones that got arrested, they just get told off and don't do it again.
David, thank you very much, and you keep yourself out of trouble.
Thank you, John. No.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, Hey, I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches that. No, I'm just playing. I know y'all think you're fat, but I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold tonight. And no, I won't be no stick figure silicone Barbies. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go over to the Houses of Parliament where our special man is there, Boomer, who runs the bar there. Boomer, how's things going? Good afternoon, Johnny. Things are going magnificently here. Well, I've heard great reviews from everyone. Everyone has said what a great place you've made. You've made it a happy place. Yes, Johnny, I try my best. The booze is going down very good. Things have got a lot better. I mean, this week we got Taylor Swift. She's coming down to sing later on. We've got Jessie J, I think her name is. All the big singers are going to come down. And I've got a special drink. Oh, you got a new drink out? Yes, I give it to all the politicians when they come in about 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's called Boomer's Boost, and it's a little shot and you knock it back with some Prosecco and whiskey. Oh my God, it makes you feel so good all day long. Well, you know, does any complaints from anyone? No, you know, all the old men, they have all their beer with the grey hair and the Boomer shots, and they're sleeping by about 11 o'clock. Oh, that's fantastic. And what about the you know, the main debating room where all the Prime Minister is and oh, that's what we happen there, because Richie Sunak, oh, don't mention him, what happened to his house last week, don't mention that, and Keir Starmer, them two don't drink. They don't even have a Boomer's Boomer. Is it a Boomer? Boomer's Boomer? Boomer's smashing drink, they call it. Boomer, yeah, well, anyway, whatever it is, they don't drink that. No, Johnny, they don't drink that. And but because so many of the politicians now have Boomer's Boost, that's right, Boomer's Boost, that they're too tired to go in a debating chamber with that bloke, you know, order. Even he's bloody sleeping, having a kip. And so the two of them, just Richie Sunak and Keir Starmer, they just have a row on their own, and then after that they say, oh, bloody sod it, let's go to Boomer's bar. And they come to the bar, have a great drink. The nightclub is still going very well to 6 in the morning, and also the hotel, so all the drunk MPs don't have to drive home and get 6 points and pass them on to their wife. No. Things are going very well. Well, Boomer, thank you very much, and I'm very, very pleased that you're doing well. Thank you very much, Johnny. Give Boomer a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. The lines are going absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Line 1, who is it? Hello, could I speak to Johnny, please? Yes, it's Johnny speaking from the Jollywood Radio Show. Oh, thank you, Johnny. It's so nice to speak to you. And what's your name, sir? My name is Sir William Sir William Bunker. Sir William Bunker, sir. Do I know of you? Well, yes, I'm the UK chairman of alcohol distribution. Oh, alcohol distribution. Well, I bet you love that job, don't you? Oh, it's a marvelous job, Johnny and I. But I'm just ringing up to. I've just been listening to you talking to Boomer at the House of Commons. Yes, Boomer is doing a magnificent job. Well, I'm down there most days. I'm down there most days, you know. Yeah, I bet you are. And nights. No, and I have him. He's such a beautiful guest. He is. But you're in charge. The UK chairman for alcohol distribution. Yes. They picked me. You know, I had an interview, and but no, it's a job that I've loved. I've loved, but I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years now, and I'm lovely. I mean, what Boomer's done for the House of Commons, he's made it into something beautiful that you look forward to coming into every day. Well, I bet you do, yeah, because the bar's open quite early there. Yeah, yes, and late as well, and late. Yeah, I bet. Do you stay in the hotel? Save you driving home. Oh yes. So but I've got to go now because I've got a very important meeting. Well, Sir William Bunker, ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic. The UK chairman for alcohol distribution. Thank you very much for coming, and please ring up again, Sir William. Of course I will. Thank you very much, Sir William Bunker. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 magnificent guests today. They are musical icons. Yes, our celebrity guests are Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. Give them a big round of applause. And they're here today because in Dartford, where they first started off, 2 statues were unveiled of them at the weekend. So thank you very much, Mick, and thank you very much, Keith, for coming. First of all, Keith, what do you think of your statue, Keith?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I mean, look at it. I'm not really into statues out in the open because when you're out in the open, all the elements of the weather, people are going to piss over you when they come out the pubs. You're going to get all rubbish all around you. And I feel that I deserve a bit more respect for being out in this bloody cold weather, which is going to be freezing.
And what do you think of a Mick statue, Keith?
Well, you know, it's the same. I mean, Mick's Mick. He's jumping up and down, dancing around like as if he's got cervitis or some ants in his pants. He never keeps still or anything. But, yeah, I suppose it's all right for him. I don't know what he thinks about it.
Mick, you must be very proud of your statues. Look, you're looking at it here. Look, what do you think of it?
Well, you know, I think it's, I'm jumping up and down and I'm dancing like I normally do, but, you know, yeah, I think it's all right. I mean, you know,
what do you think about Keith's statue?
Well, I mean, that's Keith, innit? You know, he's a miserably grumpy old man. He always has been since he was about 20. Yeah!
The problem with Mick is he's always jumping about up in the air, never sits down, is because he can't get no satisfaction.
Oh, that was funny. That was really funny, that one there.
But I've got to say, like I said, I don't even know the artist. I mean, it's very rude of me. I mean, he spent a lot of time doing it, and I have to thank the artist.
And what about you, Mick?
Oh, you know, whoever done it, I think is fantastic. You know, I think it makes me really looks nice. My lips are a bit smaller, which I like these days, you know. But me and Keith was saying beforehand, I think we'd rather be in the British History Museum, you know, nice and warm.
Well, that's right, Mick. I mean, you know, even if they put us when we do kick the bucket when we're about 200 years old.
200 years old, yeah. Nah, yeah, no. If we're like 200 years old, they could put us in cases and put us in the British Museum. It'd be nice and warm there, wouldn't it?
But the legacy from both of you will live on forever.
Well, you know, when you think about it, we've been playing together now with the Strolling Bones for over 120 years now.
No, you got that wrong. It's 130 years.
Oh, 130, sorry.
Well, that's why I'm here to, you know, yeah.
But I must say, it really has been a great pleasure to come here today. And I thank you very much. We'll have a cup of tea and then we'll go, Mick.
No, that's right. We'll have a little dance and talk to everyone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones had their statues unveiled today in Dartford. Thank you very much. And give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you. Line 3, who is it?
Hello, sir. It's Randy.
Randy. Oh, where are you calling from, Randy?
I'm calling from a place called Little Rock, and that's in Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma, America. What can I do for you, Randy? Oh, you want me to help you?
I certainly do, sir. I need some help.
What's the problem?
I live in Little Rock, like I say, and it's a place where all the spaceships are shot up into space and all the noise and all the... I need some help, Johnny. Can you help me out? I need some quietness in life, and I can't stand this at the moment. I might be watching baseball, Johnny, and rush, a rocket will go up and it lasts for the room shakes, and when they come down, Johnny, they come in these pods and they're supposed to land in the sea, but they land in my back garden, and one stage landed right through the bathroom wall, and my wife was in the bath having cleaning herself.
Well, that's terrible, but I don't see how I can help you.
I know that you know people, and could you help me? Do you know the Prime Minister?
No, I don't know the Prime Minister.
What about Eddie Hearn? Do you know Eddie Hearn?
No, I don't know him, but I can get in touch with him on the radio.
Well, I think Eddie Hearn is a man of the people, and I can't stand it no more, all these rockets.
Well, why don't you move out somewhere quieter?
Because I've lived there all my life with my family, boy. So don't you start telling me what I should do.
I'm not telling you what to do.
You just said move out. Who the hell do you think you are?
I wanted you to go. Get off the phone. Don't ring up here again.
What are you going to...
See, it's always the same. It starts off nice and easy, and then they get very upset. That's the first American I've had on the show.
I can hear you. I'm still there, and I'm trying to... I just need some help.
You don't need help. Not from me anyway. You're just a stupid man. So what about the rockets? Other people have to put up with other stuff, don't they? Dustbins and cars and everything in London. Get yourself a life, you stupid little man.
I'm going to come over there.
Now, get out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the Johnny Ward Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Right now, this show will go onto Twitter, and then there'll be a link onto YouTube. So please listen next week. Ladies and gentlemen, as I normally say after every show, shut up your face!
What's the matter, you? Hey, gotta no respect. Hey, what do you think you do? Hey, why you look so sad? Hey, it's not so bad. Hey, it's a nicer place. Shut up your face. That's great. We can do the better this time. I bet. Hey, what's the matter, you? Hey, gotta no respect. Hey, what do you think you do? Hey, why you look so sad? Hey, it's not so bad. Hey, it's a nicer place.